Greetings and welcome to Agrama. I am pleased that Starfleet sent such a notable officer as its representative at this conference. Please enter a standard orbit and transport down to these coordinates. This meeting may mark the beginning of a new day for the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
So welcome to Star Trek Online and the Romulan Mystery series. So this is Empress Sela. So she's invited the Federation to negotiations with a formal ceasefire on the cards. But we're not sure if she's telling the truth or whether she's up to something. So let's go and see what's going on. Right, okay, so Empress Sela, she's never forgiven Spock and the Vulcans for the destruction of Romulus in the Hobus supernova. So let's go and see what she's got to say for herself.
The rest of the delegates are already in the conference room. My aide, Jevem, will take you there. I have some business to attend to before we begin.
Right, okay, so we're going to follow Jevem into the conference room. Looks very posh. Yeah, so we're not sure about Empress Sela, whether this is all skullduggery or she could be up to something. Right, okay, so I think we've got to go and talk to a couple of delegates. Here's the first one.
I am so pleased to see the Federation recognize and attempt to rectify its past mistakes. I knew that a people as clever as yours would realize eventually that it is folly to antagonize the Romulan Star Empire. I am also confident it will only be a matter of time before you realize that you have made a grievous error by allying yourselves with terrorists, scoundrels, and thieves. The sooner you renounce your poorly considered alliance with the so-called Romulan Republic, the sooner we will be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Right, okay. So after the after Romulus was destroyed, there was a lot of infighting and civil wars. So now there's the Romulan Republic, and then there's Empress Sela's Star Empire.
It is agreeable to meet with you. You have my people's enduring gratitude for how you handled that matter with Ambassador Soket. This is another trying time for Vulcan. The Romulan Star Empire blames the Vulcan Science Academy for the Hobus supernova that destroyed their world. They are utterly intransigent in this misguided belief, despite the fact that Ambassador Spock warned them of the danger and ultimately gave his life to stop the loss of even more worlds. Romulans are a most illogical people. Sometimes I find it hard to believe we were once a single species.
Right, so that's the other side of the coin. Let's talk to the Romulan diplomats.
Welcome to Agrama. Isn't this a lovely facility? You must tour the atrium later. Hard to believe this system was infested by Orion pirates not long ago. You know, some of my colleagues were against this meeting, but I lobbied for it. I said the entire Federation cannot be as blind as the people who were at the farce at Kittim. If you just see the problems the Romulan Republic are causing, I'm sure you can persuade your government to reconsider their rash choice and sever their agreements with these rebels.
Right, so he's for obviously the Star Empire. Right, who else have you got to go and see? Alright, there's a couple over here. This looks like an exciting party, doesn't it?
I thought the Federation's alliance with the Romulan Republic would be the end of any meaningful dialogues with Empress Sela. After all, she considers the Republic to be a terrorist organization. She may have an ulterior motive for inviting us here, but we had to take the chance that Sela's offer to negotiate is sincere, and act in kind. The Federation must pursue every avenue for peace.
Absolutely. Right, who's this? Senator Tasek?
So pleased that you were able to attend our conference.
That's a straight fringe.
I was quite dismayed at your decision to support the terrorist insurgents rather than the rightful government of the Romulan people. So much for your vaunted Prime Directive. In any case, neither of us benefit from extended conflict. So, despite your questionable alliances, we are choosing to open negotiations in hopes of normalizing relations between the Federation and the Romulan Star Empire.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, we'll just talk to this lady.
The Romulans can be so difficult to deal with, especially these Imperials. They are forever setting traps, twisting words, and jockeying for advantage. Even a conference with the Klingons would be preferable. At least you know where you stand with Klingons.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of a line I read once in an ancient Earth text. Hide a knife behind a smile. Every smile here hides a knife.
Yeah, that's very deep. Yeah, I think I'd definitely rather be a Klingon meeting. I think they just get drunk all the time, don't they? Sounds a lot better. Right, who's this guy?
I apologize for the interruption. My name is Tokat. I am one of the stewards here. We've had a slight complication with the dietary requirements of some of your delegation.
Oh God.
Could I borrow you for a moment so we can clear this up?
Oh dear, I think they've all had to go the John. Yeah, they're crapping past themselves. Where's he gone? Come on, fella. What's going on? He's jumping on the bloody table. Right, let's go. Alright, so they're eating a bit of funny food. And they're crapping like newborn babies. Be vegans, I bet ya. Tell you what though, they put on a good spread. Looks a very posh buffet. Where the bloody hell's he taking me?
Franklin Drake says you can be trusted, and that is enough for me. There's more going on here than a diplomatic conference. Sela has no interest in courting the Federation.
Right.
So why is she suddenly doing so now? We're going to find out what she's up to. The lower level of this facility is off limits to everyone but the Empress and her aides. But that access hatch right over there opens up to a maintenance tunnel that leads down. The doorway is guarded, so while I distract the guards, you sneak through the door.
Right, so she is up to something. We thought she might be. She's never been keen on the Federation before, and she didn't like the alliance with the Romulan Republic. So it looks like she's definitely up to something. So it looks like he's going to sort of distract the guards. Oh, he's saying he's got a nut allergy and he's at a peanut. Right, I think we've got to get over here. Right, in we go. Beauty. Right, where are we heading?
The hatch is just ahead in the northeast corner of the room. There will be a security room near the exit of the maintenance tunnel on the level below us. Access one of the consoles there. Maybe you'll learn more about what she's doing. I need to get back to the reception before I'm missed. But I should be able to cover your absence for a few minutes. More than that, and you're on your own.
Right, let's go. So we're going down the infiltration tube. Down we go. Right, so we've just got to get round to locate the console. Looks like it's in a room just on here. There it is, lovely. Right, okay, so we'll access the communications log, download the logs, access active communications channels, access transport inhibitor, right. Right, so she's enabled like a transport inhibitor, so no one could transport off. That's not a good sign. What about the security cameras?
Empress, the fleet is on its way to Vulcan.
Excellent. Have the weapons loaded aboard my ship. I will depart as soon as they are on board. At last, we will have our revenge for the destruction of Romulus.
Ah, right, okay.
Kill Hakiv and put him through to my personal terminal. Then leave me. I have matters to attend to.
So she's going to invade Vulcan. Access the office camera.
Computer, begin playback of file 2895 Gamma.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed.
Computer end file. I cannot suffer more of that arrogant fool. Soon, Vulcan will suffer the same fate as my world.
Right, so that was Spock. Yeah, so he tried to stop the supernova, but unfortunately he failed. Right, back to route. I think we've done everything now, haven't we? Access active communication channels.
I have Hakiv, Empress.
Patch him through.
Greetings, Empress.
My fleet has launched for Vulcan. I expect you to rendezvous with us there.
Alas, I must disappoint you. The terrorist cells of the Romulan Republic demand my full attention. Kittimer did not go as planned. Now they have powerful allies, and with Taurus missing.
Spare me your excuses, Hakiv. Nothing is more important than avenging the destruction of our homeworld. You disappoint me, Hakiv. I trust you will not do so again.
Right, so he's having none of it at the minute. So I think that's all we've got to do in here. So we've got to destroy the weapons that she's about to put on a ship. Right, so I think they're over here. We'll go out into the other room. So I think they're just across here. Just got to set charges. So it sounds like she's going to Vulcan with the fleet. And she's going to help destroy it. So it was all a lie. She just got the Federation here to distract them. And she's going after Vulcan. Is this the last charge? Right, let's get clear. Let's blast this baby. That'll do it.
I should have known the Federation would send spies instead of diplomats. And you call us treacherous. No matter. You may have destroyed these weapons, but my fleet is already en route to Vulcan. You cannot stop what has begun. Guards! Capture the intruders!
Right, so she's on her way. So I think we'll head out. To look out for these guards. They're just round here. There they are. Oh no, it's Metal Mickey. Hopefully they'll shoot him. Right.
Whatever you did down there, it made quite an impression. Good work on disabling the transport inhibitor. Your ambassadors are safely back on their ships, but I had to blow my cover to get them there. Now it's time for me to get out while I still can. Farewell.
Right, let's beam up. So it looks like we'll be going to Vulcan, I think. Right, so we've got to destroy these satellites. So that's one.
Thank you for rescuing us.
They were stopping the Federation from getting away. It's a light warbird. I've actually changed the missiles on the back of this ship. I got one of the Klingon torpedoes from the last episode, the Doomsday device, and yeah, it's a good torpedo. Right, so we'll just head over to this satellite now, take it down.
I thought blasted. I'm gonna recommend you get accommodation.
Another warbird. I think they are my favourite ships in the whole of Star Trek. The big warbirds. Right, so I think it's just one more satellite.
I would not have believed anyone capable of this treachery.
So Sela knew what she was doing. Oh, you've got me in the tractor beam. Alright, we'll just get turned round and hopefully take him out. Get our heavy cannons on him. Beauty, so I think we've got all the Federation away. They're all warping out. Right, so we've got to warn Starfleet.
I had not expected to hear from you so soon. Was your mission successful? I should have expected as much. You cannot trust them. I never do. I am contacting all available ships. We will meet you there.
Right. There we go. Vulcan it is.
Thanks to your warning, we were able to divert some ships to defend Vulcan. I have come to personally command the defense. The other forces have already been briefed. Your role in this battle will be to defend the science vessels that have set up a tachyon detection grid to detect any cloaked Romulan ships. We cannot allow any enemy ships to slip through. The ships maintaining the grid will be priority targets for the Romulans, but they must remain in position or the grid will collapse. That is why I need you to protect them.
Right, okay, that's good, isn't it? So the tachyon grid will help us detect cloaked ships. So we'll head over that way. There's a science vessel just ahead.
How can you fight what you cannot see?
So she's
Surrender
around here.
now, and I may give you a merciful death.
Our tachyon detection grid has revealed scout ships attempting to penetrate the perimeter.
Brilliant. Alright, let's go get him. So they are just up there. So we'll head over that way. Looks like light warbirds, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Target shield has failed.
Yeah, the Intel Dreadnought making light work of the warbirds.
Your attempts to interfere are meaningless. Vulcan must pay for its crimes.
So we've got to defend the science vessels. Right, so we need to turn round. It's the only thing with this ship. It's bloody slow. So we need to take out those warbirds before they destroy the science vessel. Maintaining the grid. Beauty.
The will of the Romulan people. We are eternal. All forces, advance and destroy them.
Right, so this is a heavy warbird. Jesus, looks like there's a big fleet coming in.
Sela has launched her assault. Science vessels, maintain formation. All other forces converge on the Romulan fleet.
Right. Just take this fella out, and then we'll go over to the big fleet. Oh, there's one just behind me. Might take him out as well. her. Right, let's go to the fleet. Yeah, she really doesn't like Vulcan, does she? Right, let's do it. Take out this battle cruiser. Bloody tractor beam.
Right shield failing. Target shields have failed.
Nearly there. Beauty. I love the heavy cannons on this Intel Dreadnought. Right, so Empress Sela should never have been trusted, really. But at least we know what she's up to now.
Reinforcements are en route. Hold the line.
Here they come.
I'll follow your lead.
Target shields have failed.
Not too sure where Sela's ship is yet. Sure she's in amongst all this. Right, I think that's Sela's ship, isn't it? So we'll go after that one, I think. Right, just right in front of us, I think. I think that's the flagship of the Romulan artillery. There's quite a few having a go at her. Try and get me cannons on her. Bloody hell, that's one tough ship.
Target's shields have failed.
Right, looks like she's done a runner. I'll take these stragglers out. Oh, she's gone over there, I think.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I'll take that warbird out. Yeah, there she is. Right, so she cloaked out of there. We've got her back. Bloody hell, she's got some good shields. Still 50%. Use our barrage cannon. That usually gets them down a bit. Oh, she cloaked. Right, head back into the main fleet. Oh, she's there. Right, beauty. Jesus, I'm getting a bit of a kick in here. Get the shields back up. Right, so we got her, but she has cloaked, I think.
You may have won this day, but the fight will continue. Romulus will be avenged. There will be blood for blood, death for death. My world is gone. I will not rest until Vulcan suffers the same fate. Indeed. Then why does Starfleet use ships equipped with weapons of mass destruction? Why did the Vulcan Science Council willfully refuse to assist us when there was a chance to save our world? Every sorrow in my life can be laid at the feet of the Federation.
Bloody hell. Right, so, looks like she blames us for it all. So we'll just swing round. See if we can see any debris. Is that over here? Borg energy signatures. Wonder what that's about. Right, that's strange. Right, let's depart. Right, so that was Empress Sela in the Romulan Mystery series. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did like the video and you would consider subscribing, that'd be absolutely bonza. But until next time, Earthlings, stay safe and take it easy.